Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today we're using the Wizards Tarot. I'm just going to take a look at current situation. I will pull 3 cards at the end for the upcoming week, but let's just look at today. Hold on a sec. Keep in mind this is a general reading. I feel like these daily readings are kind of timeless. You'll come across them when you need to. Okay. Current situation, please. The Devil. Present influence. 9 of Wands. Future influence. King of Cups. What we don't see. High Priestess. What to watch for. Knight of Wands. I feel like something is really coming in. Okay, unexpected. The Moon. Challenge. King of Wands. Strength. 5 of Wands. Interesting. Where does this lead, please? 10 of Wands. And advice. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Something is ending here. Well, obviously, 10 of Swords. You're going, really? I think, so we have Devil as the current situation. I feel like this is kind of relationship-y, so, well, you know, it's funny because this Devil, I feel like, is somebody in this reading particularly. But I feel like because of the 9 of Wands in the present influence, what's coming to an end is the work that you're putting in. I think it's to more deal with this person. It's not a bad thing or a negative thing. It's just there's somebody in your life that you have a tendency to maybe give into a lot, or for some reason, and it could be just because they're good friends, it could be, you know, a friend with benefits or something, but I feel like there's some kind of attachment here, but I feel like the attachment will be more positive, if that makes sense. Like right now, it's the Devil, maybe it's not so healthy, but I feel like that's over. I feel like there's healthy things along the way. And I don't feel like someone's going away. I feel like the ending is a feeling, a being. And the 9 of Wands really tells us that, you know, you're at the end, you've worked really hard, and it's been kind of rough, but it's kind of done. It is done. And there is, and I believe this is somebody coming in. God, look at this camera. King of Cups, and I feel like this is definitely an energy. So this is going to be your future influence next few days, but I feel like there's going to be, I feel like it's somebody, but I feel like you may not. You know, I don't know what life area. I honestly don't. There's nothing that's telling me that right now. Because this could be work. It could be just a friend. It could be anybody. But I do feel like I kind of do feel like there's romance. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe it's just him in general. Um, but but I feel like there needs to be things that we're going to be cleared up. So in our unexpected, we have the Moon, and I think that's where I'm getting that. Like, um, things may not have been clear, but what's going to be unexpected is this is all going to be cleared up. Again, I think this is an ending of an understanding. And this tells me too that things are going to be cleared up for you. Um, Things will be. I don't have a clarity card, but I feel like it is. Oh my gosh. And maybe it's because of the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. I just think things are going to be more clear. And what we don't see is the High Priestess. And I think that's telling us that what we're not seeing is we know this. Does it make sense? Like your gut says you already know this. Like, and I think that that saying that that's what I feel like it is. Your gut saying, I know exactly what's going on here, or you know what was expected. So with the unexpected being the moon, to me, the moon casts shadows. It doesn't always give us a clear picture. And a lot of times, depending on the position of the moon, I see that you're starting to get a clear picture. This moon still feels a little dusty to me. Like there's still a little bit of blurredness, if that's a word. Um, but I feel like with this and what you don't see, and this and unexpected, these are both pretty spiritual cards. To me, the moon can be a very spiritual card. All of the planets, the moon card, the sun card, and the star card, all are to me, to some degree, a spiritual. Well, tarot is all together, but there's cards to me that are more spiritual, and these two both are. But I do feel like because of this and what you don't see, the things start becoming clear with the moon. And what to watch for is the Knight of Wands. Something is coming in, and it's been coming in for a while. Um, so we're still watching for this thing to come in. Now, our challenge is the King of Wands, which to me is kind of a direct effect on that King of Cups. Like, um, I feel like this King of Wands is I'm going to say it is the devil. So male or female, it doesn't matter. This is what you're stuck on. This feeling of passion and excitement, and you're trying to find that again, but it's it's like you're learning more about this. And I feel like there's, with that King of Cups in the future, I feel like things do kind of balance out, so to speak. And I do feel like it's interesting too, because the strength is the Five of Wands. And I may even take a look at this, because I feel like with that being in the strength, um, it's it's the conflict that you're going through that kind of shows you the light, so to speak. Let's go. I got the fives. Conflict, debate, group efforts, committees, strong personalities, differing opinions, no shared goal, lack of leadership. I feel like the strong personalities and the strong personality part. Oh, yeah. I think that that's going to help you actually. With the King of Wands in the challenge and dealing with, I think this is saying you have a strong personality, and I think this is going to actually, the reason why it's in the positive, or the strength, is you're going to be able to step up and speak up. And it may, even though if it causes conflict or whatever, that conflict is actually going to lead to a good ending. And sometimes they do, right? Sometimes you need to get into that debate or that argument or that talk that's maybe a little tough and maybe a little bit even passionate, but it brings about good change, or it brings about better communication. And I feel like that's more of what that is telling me. With the Ten of Wands in the outcome, the work's almost done, and you're going to be in a position where, you're at the end. It's been hard. You've got the Nine of Wands in the present influence, and it's leading to the 10, which is telling me things are also moving forward. Is there anything else about this Ten of Wands? Ace of Cups. There is definitely this King of Cups is a new relationship for sure. There is definitely something new coming in. With the Page of Pentacles in our advice, she's looking at her pentacle. Now, pages are young, right? So they're learning. Um, but not only that, their messages, right? But in this case, there's a, what's the word of her? It's it's remembering to for, I don't know why I'm getting this, but the advice is to enjoy the journey as well. It's not just the ending, it's not just what comes in, but it's the journey getting to there, because life is all journeys. I mean, if we reached our goal and nothing else happened, what would that be about, right? No matter what it is, life will take a different turn. And I feel like this card is advice about enjoying the journey. And I think it's just because the way she's looking at what she's learning, and her look on her face is very amazed and has enjoyment in it. And to me, that says, you know what? Just enjoy the journey. Enjoy what's happening. Let's pull. I'm gonna take the. Actually, I'm gonna use the light seer, and we'll pull 3 cards on what's up for the coming week. What to look for, kind of. Just the energies coming in. I'm just gonna pull 3 cards on that. Yeah, I feel like overall there's this stuckness is coming to an end. It's the feeling. It's not a situation coming to an end. It's more in the way you look at things that is coming to an end, which is good, I feel like. Because with that Ace of Cups, after that 10 of Wands, the hard work leads to something that's going to feel good in your heart. And it could be a new relationship, but it could just be something new in general. But it's going to feel better. And so you have the King of Cups being your obstacle, but the King of Wands being your obstacle, and the King of Cups being in the future. To me, the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups go hand in hand, because I asked, where else does this lead? So now, Light Seer deck and Divine, please tell us what we need to know for the upcoming week. Is there any messages for us? Is there anything to be prepared for? Oh boy, that was a bird hitting my window. Oh, I'm not going to look. He hit it hard. Ugh. Okay. 3 cards for the upcoming week. 9 of Pentacles, Magician, 4 of Cups. There's something like you're still gonna, I feel like the upcoming week you might still have a little bit of boredom at the end. I think you're kind of still looking for something. But I feel like the 9 of Pentacles is kind of this kind of energy as she's looking at what she has with enjoyment. So it's appreciating what she has, but with that, it's the journey as well. And the Magician, this coming week, I feel like there will be, I feel like there'll be a point where you feel like you have what you need, but then towards the end of the week, that 4 of Cups energy comes in, and you're going to be in that daydreamy state where you may not see the things, you may not be appreciating what you have, maybe looking at, and it could be the holidays. Sometimes the holidays bring that melancholy feeling. It feels like that. So it may just be a passing, fleeting, I think it is actually. But I feel like this week overall, there's nothing really warning here. And we'll do, I'll be doing readings every day, but, or I should be. But I feel like that's, I mean, the Magician's the only one I'm like, okay, what's that? Oh, I got cards everywhere. Anything more on the Magician, just so I can get clear. 7 of Swords, Strength, and 6 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like that's realizing your tools that you have. With the 7 of Swords, that can be about taking back. It looks to me like this is more about your strength, and you're realizing what you've done in the past, that kind of thing. And that has to do too with the 9 of Pentacles. There's this overwhelming feeling of recognizing. I think this is going to be recognizing everything you've done. But then I feel like because you recognize everything you've done, you're kind of in curious mode. Why why something else isn't happening or why you're not getting what you want. So there is that kind of like, I've done everything, but why? So, anyway, there you have it as far as your readings coming up. One more card for just a message for today from the Enchanted map. What can you tell us for today, please? What can you tell us for today? I had that one. We had that one yesterday, I believe, or maybe one card, please. Okay, Moonlight. That's a pretty card too. Can you see it? See, Moonlight is 51. Oh, it's towards the end. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Good. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second guessing yourself. For your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or an object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you know success is yours. Follow the signs. And we had that whole reading not too long ago with all those threes. So, and I do believe this goes hand in hand with, this is what you don't see, the high priestess. So this is like clarifying that almost. You do have really good intuition right now, and I think it's going to come clear to you this upcoming week, but probably a lot today or the next couple days. So there you have it. There's your Sunday reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.